All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody doing this morning on YouTube? Hanging out. Just had a little trade set up. I will walk you guys through it. Get my stuff together here. Okay. So we were just looking at gold, guys and girls, and we had a previous day high up at 63.80. So we shorted a little up at 63.80 and we got 5 cents and 10 cents on the trade. Boom. So nice start to the day. Now we're chilling out, relaxing. Bump, 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 bump. First trade, all good. We'll look for a trend trade set up in gold now, in oil now, if we get one. Bump, bump, bump. Almost far from moving average, yes. No, we got 63, 64.34. So again, guys, I'll show everybody why we did that trade. Yeah, it's hanging at this high RSI, so I'm not crazy about it. But we got 64.34. Let's definitely have that out. Good evening, good afternoon. So let's put out, we want a trender in oil early. 63.43 is a trend. Let's do that. We are trading futures for all those who are wondering. Futures in gold, futures in the ESs. 63. Get into an early trend trade if we can. In gold, that's where the action is right now. Yeah, Trump on Fox News. Pum, pum, pum. Yakking about something. We don't know what. Perfect spot in oil, guys and girls. Just spectacular. Damn, look at that. Holy shit, we just got hit at 43 on the buy side. Oh, what the hell? Trump must be talking about freaking something crazy. It must be Mr. Trumpy. What a short. Crazy. I don't know what's going on here, so we'll put one out at break even if we get back to 43. Just whack. We'll put one out at 52. Bump, 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 chill out. So we just bought the oil down at 43. Let it hit our pivot point. So we're trying to get 10 cents out of that. Just have a 5-cent stop now, guys and girls, so we don't lose any money. Keep it nice and tight. Let's try to get 10 cents out of it to the upside. If we get a boppa boppa to the upside. Bump, 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 bump. Someone's talking about something. I can tell you that right now. No question about it. Boom. There we go. Perfect little trade in gold on the long side. All right. Trump is done. Good. Perfect. All right. So we had two beautiful trades just set up. Everybody good, guys and girls? Boom, chaka, laka, laka. Two beautiful trades to start the day. That's the way. I like it. Gorgeous. Everybody in the room getting these trades, guys and girls? Beautiful start to the day. A beautiful. All right. Let's leave gold alone for now. Matter of fact, let's just cancel that. Those who are joining us on YouTube, we are trading the futures. We are trading gold. We are trading the ESs. That's the S&P 500. And we trade stocks also. Gold, we're looking at gold. We have a little order out down on our pivot point. Everything we do, guys and girls, is based on technical analysis. Okay. We use a bunch of different technical analysis. We will talk about that. Good morning, Sub. You're learning from you as much as I can from California. Excellent. So I just got a couple of private messages from people in my live trading room that they are done trading for the day. Two beautiful trades in oil, and they are done. So we have an order now out in gold down on our pivot point, which is a support level. So when things are going down, we're looking for levels to buy. And when things are going up, we're looking for levels to sell. So we can use a pivot point or any of our moving averages for support and resistance levels. So if gold spikes down another $6, we're going to buy a little gold. How many people that are joining us on YouTube are trading futures? Give me some ones. If you're not trading futures, give me some twos when you get a moment. It is Friday. It's always take it easy Friday. Mike is trading futures. I know that. Davey is. Carolina, I know you are. All right. If you're not trading futures, guys and girls, okay, you should be. And I'll tell you the reason why. The reason why you want to be trading futures is because we can open up an account with Apex Trader Funding. They have an 80% off sale right now. And you can open up a futures account with as little as $33. We also trade options. We trade stocks. We have a course that goes over all this. We have a 7-hour course, 7 hours, part of our course on futures. In our course, it's literally 7 hours of just futures trading. We walk you through exactly how to do it, how to open accounts and stuff. We'll talk more about that later as time goes by. So we're kind of in take it easy mode right now. Fridays is always an early day for us. We leave early on Fridays. I have to tell you that trading has not been spectacular this week. Not that we're losing money, but it's just been very slow. It's been a lot of volatility up, down, and sideways. Let's see if we can get this spike back down in gold. We'll give that a couple minutes. Anytime we are looking to get into a trade, we want it to get to one of our levels as fast as possible. We teach you all this technical analysis in our course. This is the easier part of what we do. The hard part is what's between our ears, always. One of the first things that we want to do, well, let's just take a look at oil again. Yeah, I think we stay away from oil for now, guys and girls. Let it do what it's got to do. Take the long way home. Take a chill pill.
Morning.
Morning, Peter.
How are you,
let's put a little gold oil out at 62.85 on our 65 EMA if we get down there. Yeah, we're basically done trading for the day. We just had two beautiful trades in oil.
No way. Oh, my God.
Showing
all right, it's 8:39. You're going home?
Well, if you can look at my chart, you see we had our beautiful previous day high up here at 63.80. And we hit that high at 63.80 and we went down like, I don't know, 30 cents. And then we just got a buy at 40, and we made 10 cents on that. So Trump just finished on Fox News. We have the one of the first things everyone wants to look at and should be looking at is our economic calendar. So I want you to talk about this one for a couple minutes, Pete. The Michigan Consumer Sentiment. This is a big one, guys and girls. 10 o'clock. It's in red. Whenever we use tradingeconomics.com. Okay. That's a good question. Scotty, can non-U.S. citizens open Apex accounts? Love you, Dr. Joe. Thank you.
Yes, of course they can. Yes. Apex is hugely global. You can open it anywhere in the world except China.
There you go. So 10 o'clock, the Michigan Consumer Sentiment is coming out. Anything when we look for news that is in black or red, we want to be aware of, and we don't want to have any orders out. We will stay with you guys through this number today at 10 o'clock. Pete, you want to talk about the Michigan Consumer Sentiment for a couple of minutes?
100%. So everyone needs to understand where we're at as far as tariffs go and how the impact. Look, we're in the middle of this rate cutting cycle, right? Obviously, there's a lot of economic data that's coming out that's been sort of showing weakness in the markets based on the tariffs. Okay, and so the bottom line is the stock market is one thing, and the stock market can keep going up no matter what's happening in the economy, and very often they go in different directions. What's important is what is the impact on the consumer when it comes to expenses, costs, and their spending, and then their confidence. That's the biggest thing. Consumer confidence, it's one of the biggest things that judges how the economy is doing. And that is one of the biggest things that will affect the Federal Reserve's decision making going as far as cutting goes. But it's one of those things. It's very personal. It's not an economic number. It's a personal number. How is the consumer faring? And what does their balance sheet look like? Are they struggling? People who are living paycheck to paycheck. We know that people who are invested in the stock market are not living paycheck to paycheck. Maybe some are, but they tend to be a little bit of a higher pay grade, right? And so the basic economy, a lot of the mainstream economy are living paycheck to paycheck, and their level of confidence and how are they faring and where their expenses. Did they just have to pay $20 more because of tariffs for that knapsack for the back to school kid? Are they paying more for school lunches? Are they paying more, at Target when they go to buy cleaning supplies? All this basic stuff is what affects the consumer, and how the consumer fares impacts the economy in the biggest way. It's a little bit different what's going on in the market, but you will see it will have a big effect. And right now we're seeing in the economic numbers, in the employment numbers, the impact that tariffs are having on the consumer. We've seen how it affects retail. We see how it affects the big corporations, right? Amazon, Google, all these companies, a lot of like Lululemon, even those things, they're paying massive, crazy tariffs. Some of the companies are accepting the charges themselves. Some are passing it on to the consumer. Amazon had great earnings this last quarter, but the stock went down. Why did it go down? Because they were taking on all the expenses of the tariffs and not passing them on to the consumer. All the companies right now are trying to figure out how bad are the tariffs they're going to be charged, and how much of it that they can absorb, and how much of that they're going to impose on the consumer. We're already seeing it in so many of our expenses across the board. So consumer sentiment numbers, and the Michigan is the big one, right? That's the one that everybody's looking for. So keep your eye on that. We're going to trade through there with David past that 10 o'clock number. Whatever happens between now and then, that number can impact the market right at 10 o'clock. So keep your eyes up.
Yeah, and we could see some big moves going into that one way or the other. I will say this, my thought is always this, especially lately. I mean, let's look at a daily chart of the SPYs, daily, weekly, whatever. Okay. But we'll go daily, right? So if you look at this chart, it's absolutely spectacular, guys. Now, this is this SPY, the Standard & Poor's 500, up and to the right, to a lot of people defying gravity, right? Yeah. I can tell you for us, this is great for our 401ks, period. I don't really care, okay, as far as trading is concerned, because we are day traders. Try to make a couple bucks every day. That adds up to bigger amounts at the end of the day, the week, the month, and the year. Okay. So here's a chart of the spiders, right? Just straight up, basically, since, we had this big dipsy doodle back in April. When this was happening, guys and girls, I called an emergency meeting of my trading room. when we were getting this big giant smackdown on the first tariff news and all that. Generational buying opportunity. Right? There's no such thing as a stock market crash. It's only a better place to start adding to your positions or start buying positions.
It's always an opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, we're on a daily chart in the SPYs, okay? And we're not stretched. And what I mean by stretched is, if we look, and one of the biggest things we look at, whether we're day trading or longer term trading, is relative strength, okay? Relative strength, or RSI, shows when something is overbought or oversold. And we're sitting right now at about a 68 RSI on a daily chart. It's a little bit high, but it's certainly not stretched. What we look for, what we look for before we want to even think about shorting something, is an RSI that gets up to about 80. If you look back here, we made highs here of 62.26. We got really stretched out on the RSI. We came down 10 points. So we're not stretched yet. We don't have an opinion. Okay. Obviously, we want the market to keep going up for our 401ks. It's a beautiful thing. But as day traders, we have no opinion. Right? If we go to a weekly chart, you're going to see we're a little more stretched on a weekly chart. We are about 20 points above our moving average, our trend line on the spiders. So some of the technicals that we use, guys and girls, I will share them with you. We use a 9 EMA, a 15 EMA, a 30 EMA, 65 EMA, and a 200 EMA. And when things are going down, those are support levels. And if you go all the way back here, all we've done has ride this trend line. And this is on a weekly chart. We've just ridden this trend line. Every time we pull back to this trend line, we bounce. Back to the trend line, we bounce. Back to the trend line, we bounce. This is what bull markets do. All right, let's go to a monthly chart. Monthly chart, okay, we are extremely stretched out on a monthly chart. We have a 72 RSI. That is historically high. If you look last time here, okay, we got to about this RSI. We made a high of 609, and we went down 30 points from there. 30 points from there. So we're sitting at a historically high level in the spiders on a monthly chart. We are, 50 points above our closest moving average. So we are a little bit stretched out overall. We got the Fed decision next week. It's a 100% chance they're going to cut by 25 basis points. And some people are saying they might cut by 50 basis points. Most of the 25% is certainly baked into this market. If they give us 50%, I don't think that would be a good thing, and I don't think they will. But I think 25 basis points is already baked into this market. So we'll see what happens next week. Hopefully we can continue this run up, this historic run up. But again, as day traders, we don't really care. All we're looking for is opportunities during the day. Okay, and again, we're concentrating mostly on futures, but we do trade stocks. I'm looking at SanDisk. We were looking at yesterday to possibly start a swing trade on a daily chart. We have over an 80 RSI. We are 20 points above the closest moving average. So this is something that would, yeah, exactly, Julius. So, how much good news is already baked into this market is the question. And I think a lot of it. Again, it's not going to sway my opinion as far as trading is concerned, but overall, I don't know. It would be healthy to see a little pullback in the market. How about that? Markets cannot go straight up. So I was looking at this SanDisk, over an 80 RSI on a daily chart, gapped up 20 points above our closest moving average. So if we get to, the 90 or 100 range, I will look to start shorting a little SanDisk. It is Friday, okay? We always take it easy on Fridays. Like I said, this has not been a great week by any stretch of the imagination. And that's not to say we're losing money. We're doing fine. It's just that yesterday, if we look, there was zero volatility in this market. All we did was open and go up. So when we do that, it makes it difficult to get trades. This is yesterday. All we did from the opening moment, and we had a nice momentum trade when we broke out here, was go up. No volatility up, no volatility down. That does not make for great trading markets. We want volatility as traders, okay? Gold is another one. If we look at gold and we go to daily and weekly and monthly levels, you're going to see that this is extremely, it's stretched out. You know, daily, we're up about a 75 RSI. So we're definitely stretched out. It's had an unbelievable run. Weekly, again, we're about a 72 RSI. And we're what? Let me see how far above our moving averages here. 3,500. We're 180 points above the closest moving average. 180 points. And if we go monthly, we're even more stretched out. Monthly, we've had over an 80 RSI for 3 months in gold. So that's why I'm not really looking to short this short term, because the RSI has stayed above this long, but it's due for some kind of significant pullback. Again, doesn't mean it's going to happen, and I'm not going to short it because I think that might happen. Everything that we do is simply based on technical analysis, period. I have no opinion in anything, okay? I'm looking to trade oil. Let's wait till the chart comes up. I put my orders in where my chart tells me to put my orders in. We got a little lag here, so let's wait until this comes up here. Charts are lagging behind in YouTube, so let's wait for a minute. Okay, so here's my oil chart, right? We had a resistance level right here. We made a trade, we made some money. My first support level is 63.25. That is down about 30 cents from where we are right now. Could that work for a support level? Maybe. It's so strong, it probably will. My next support level is my 65 EMA, and that is at 62.89. We'll call it 62.90. So you see I have an order there to buy if it goes down to 62.90. Why? Because my technical analysis is telling me that that's my 65 EMA, and that is a very strong technical support level. Our next resistance really is up here at 64.34. That is a pivot point. By the way, we walk you through how to do all this stuff, set up your charts, learn how to trade futures, learn how to trade stocks, learn how to trade options. All this stuff is included in our course, including lifetime mentorship. Okay? Well, I'm not saying block out the news at all, Julius. What I'm saying is always be aware of when the news is going to come out, and don't have any orders out in anything while we're waiting for that news to come out. So we have the consumer sentiment coming out at 10 o'clock today, right? So at 9:45, I will cancel every order that I have out in everything. Not do anything until 10, 15 minutes after that news comes out and we settle in. Yeah, otherwise you are 100% gambling. But, you know, we have an hour and a half before that comes out. How much money did you make this till now in PA? Let me see. I think I'm up about 20 grand in the last 20 days, if I'm not mistaken. And keep in mind, I'll try and show it to you guys. Hold on. Keep in mind, for me, guys and girls, okay, my concentration isn't on trading these PA accounts. My concentration is teaching my people how to trade, and trading with my traders live in my live trading room every single day. I don't have a lot of time to go look at these PA accounts, but I'll show you because that's what we do. 531, 531. Now this is going to give me trouble logging in. Now, give me a few minutes and I'll show you that. I have no problem sharing that with you. Just give me a few minutes, okay? As far as the futures that we trade, okay, oil, and we have rules for every single one of the futures that we trade, and we teach you all those rules also. It's different rules for different ones of the futures that we trade. We trade oil, we trade the S&P 500, we trade gold, we trade the Dow, which is the YM. Those are the ones we really concentrate on. Sometimes we'll trade the RTY, which is a small cap index. We'll trade that one also. But those are the ones that we spend the most time trading with. Yep, YM. Most of the gurus show edited P&Ls. We are not gurus, guys. Yeah, you'll find out that we're different. We are accountable for every single thing that we do, period. You see every single trade that I do live in real time. In my real account, I trade the micros, okay? Because I don't recommend anyone trade futures in their real trading account. There's no reason to. You're just risking money that you don't need to when we can open up an account for as little as sometimes $17 and most times $33. So there's no reason to trade futures in your own trading account. First of all, it's too expensive to do. I can tell you that right now, okay? If you want to trade one contract in the ESs, you need to have in your account cash $24,000. So even in I have $26,000 in my Interactive Brokers account. I can only trade one contract in that. But it's just not worth risking your own money. There's no need to. When we can open up these futures accounts with as little as $33, $17. Okay, someone in the room just said short gold at 36.90. Yes, that is a double top, basically, and a pivot point. So let's put an order out there. And you're going to see, guys and girls, we just put orders in if something moves far enough where our charts tell us to put it in. Charts are the easier part of this to learn. The hard part of this to learn is what's between our ears. And we talk about that for hours also. Psychology of trading is the most important thing. We're good putting orders out from now until about 9:45. And then we'll start canceling stuff. We'll look at some stocks in a minute. Let's look at some stocks. See what the cat dragged in and those. I'm trying to open up my account for you guys so I can show you 797. Sometimes this authenticator is just a pain in the neck. All right, here we go. Okay, so here's my PA accounts. I have 4 PA accounts. Just got a new one yesterday. 10, 22, $24,000 in 32 days, basically. So I average like $700 or $800 a day. And I don't have a lot of time to trade that. My concentration, again, is in the private trading room. But I showed you. So there you go. Greetings from Serbia. Been trading for 5 years. One thing I learned, it will expose you to your level of greed real quick. There's no question about that. What's up, Nikki B? Nikki B, my man. Nikki has been with us for 5 years. Mr. Nikki B, he is one of our, if not the most successful student that we have ever had. Can I ask you why you put them in then cancel? Yeah, great question, Kat. Okay. The reason that I'll put in an order and then cancel it sometimes is because we want things to move to our technicals as quickly as possible. So I want to sell this gold shorted at 36.90, but if it just goes really, really slow up there, I will cancel it. The faster something goes to one of our levels, the better the trade will be. Okay? What do you do when a price does not bounce from the 9 or even the 15 EMA? Excuse me, guys, just so you know, I'm a bit under the weather this morning. We have stop orders, Mag. If we're trying to get into a trend trade, okay, and it breaks our trend, there are going to be trades that we get stopped out of. We have losing trades. Anyone who tells you they don't have losing trades is full of you know what, right? I mean, technically, if gold just hit our 65 EMA here, that would have been a nice short, okay? And it just missed it. It was 36.84. It missed it by 1/4 of a point. So here's a good example of why I would cancel an order, all right? It came very close to hitting this level the first time. So I am not, if I had an order there, I would cancel it now. This is a resistance level. It's one of our stronger ones at 65 EMA. But because we came so close to hitting it a couple of times, I'm going to cancel that order. Now, would it have worked? It just hit 36.84.30, and it just paid $1. You know, when I trade gold, if we get $1 to $2 to $3, it is a good trade. So yeah, it would have worked. Okay, but it just took too long to get there and it went too slow. So we wait for our next resistance level. And for the opening, we're always going to be conservative. We'll go very high, we'll go very low, and we'll wait till things settle in. Let's check out our oil. See what we like here. All right, oil's coming in now. Okay, so if we look at oil, right, we have our 30 EMA, which is a mid support level. And I think we just hit it, 63.28. We missed it by a penny. So check this out, right? Let's say we would have bought that at 63.28, and we're going to miss trades by a penny sometimes. It happens. But let's say it just hit our 30 EMA. Boom. It just, everybody can see, right? Give me some ones, everybody. Ones in the YouTube, ones in the trading room. Look what happened when we got very close to that level. Boom. It bounced a quick 5 and 10 cents. When we trade oil, I look to make between 5 and 10 cents on every trade that we do. If you're trading the CL contract or the CL futures, you know, if you make 10 cents on one contract, it's $200. So we're looking to do that a few times a day on average. Good morning, Dave. And you can see it's a perfect example. What's my next level below that? 62.93, where I have my VWAP and my 65 EMA. So we'll move up a little bit to 62.93. That's my next level. And everything we do, every time we make a trade, I will not make a trade unless it hits one of these levels on my chart. Look how beautiful that was, guys and girls. Just went up almost 20 cents. 20 cents. Boom. So if we're trading CL, Scotty and everybody in my room, and I do one contract and I make 10 cents on that, what is that, $100? Am I right? Yeah. So if you just would have done two contracts and made 10 cents, you made $200. So, you know, if you can do that once a day, you're making $50,000 a year. Think about that. Once a day, you're making 50 grand a year. I mean, that's a lot of money. I don't care who you are. You know, that's a nice extra income on top of whatever else it is you're doing. So if you're not trading futures, I highly suggest Apex. Use code WSGTA. Okay. And you open up an account. Also, here's what I'm going to do for all my YouTubers. And next week is the last week I can do this because then we got our boot camp. Give me my email. If you send me an email, I will give you a link to our private trading room, and you can come hang out with us next week for 5 days and watch us trade live and learn. Okay? That is my email. Send me an email. Come hang out for a week with us. No charge, no obligation. All right? Come hang out with us. If you're interested in any of our courses, it's just WSGTA.com. Our courses come with lifetime mentorship. Me and Peter get together with you every Thursday night, go over trades, any problems that you're having. What is the best time to trade? Usually, I will say, Mag, first hour and a half of the day and the last hour and a half of the day. You can see this morning we had a couple of nice trades in oil pre-market, and basically we could be done trading for the day. You know, the best thing about being a day trader is that our time is our own, right? And I urge my people that if you've had a good morning, go, leave, and do something else. That is the bottom line. Okay. What's your view on NASDAQ? My view on NASDAQ is the same as every other view. All right. I will look at Gap for you in a sec, Jules. I don't think Gap's a very volatile stock, but we'll take a look. You know, NASDAQ is basically following every other index that we have. A little stretched out on our weekly, a little stretched out on our monthly. It's very stretched out on the monthly. Look, here's the bottom line, guys. Okay. We are going to have a 10 to 20% pullback in the market. Again, I can't tell you when. Okay. But we're going to get a pullback at some point. It happens all the time. It's just the way the markets are. Right. My email, I gave you my personal email. I'll give it to you again. I'll give it to you before we leave. I wanted to ask how someone can only make one trade, and can you show us? And I wish I could, Cap, show you an example of doing one trade and skyrocketing. Well, I could tell you this. Check it out. Okay, if you were here in oil early this morning and it pulled back to our trend at 62.55, you made thousands of dollars if you bought a few contracts right here. Thousands of dollars. All right, if I bought 10 contracts here, I would have made about $10,000. So that's how you can do it. All right. Let me look at GPS. What is G? No, it's not GAP. What is GAP? Talk about stop losses in a minute. Oh, what's the symbol for GAP? I don't even know. Pop it up there again. We have stop losses on every single trade that we do. Oil, our stop loss is 10 cents. If I'm trading the ES, my stop loss is 4 points. And you can see we're rallying again significantly this morning. Okay. Oh, gap. Okay, let me look at that for you. Yeah, I think there's a cheap stock that's not very volatile. Yeah, we'll go right to a daily. I mean, it's looked better lately, no question about it. But as a day trader, we will never trade something like that. Not volatile enough, doesn't have the moves. All right, we got our 36.90 in gold. Do we still like that? We'll give it a couple of minutes in gold. Couple of minutes. Do I worry about quant funds and algorithm trading? Absolutely not. Nope, absolutely not. So we talked about our stop loss. Gold, I have a 2-point stop loss. So if I get in gold at 90, my stop's going to be 92. Philippe, you like 95 better? All right, let's be conservative. We'll go up to 95 in gold. If we miss, we miss. I'm okay with that. I always like to be more conservative on the openings, guys and girls. And I don't care if we miss trades. Sometimes we miss trades by a penny, right? Someone just asked, what's the best way to, what is your recommendation to grow an account on $1,000? Edward, you can only trade options really with $1,000. So, and you can grow your account trading options. We have 7 hours of that in our course. Okay. I don't know what's there, MS. Yeah, what do you have, Philippe, up there? You got a fib or something up there? What do you like? You can trade options, and you can grow your account with $1,000. We have 7 hours of options on our course also. Or trade futures. You can open up a futures account. I showed you my account, guys and girls. In 30 days, I'm up $20-something thousand. And it cost me, a couple of $100 to have those accounts trading futures, right? Do I mark pre-market high and pre-market low? What we do is the orb strategy. You will see that in a couple of minutes. Scotty, I got my orb set up right? I'll just make sure I do. Opening range breakout trades we look for. Let's see. I got my 9:30, 5-minute. Good. Then we'll switch it to 9:45, 9:30, 15-minute. So we have an opening range breakout that we look at as one of our technicals also. Not as complicated as it sounds, guys and girls. The technical part of this is the easier part to learn. The harder part is what's between our ears and being patient. Yesterday was a perfect example of that. It was just a horrible trading day. And again, I'm not saying we lost. It has nothing to do with making money or losing money. It's just we spend a lot of time sitting around doing nothing. And that's the nature of the beast. More people blow up their trading accounts because they are impatient and just do things to do them. All right, so we look at the ESs. We're getting a nice bounce off the opening. Yesterday's high is 6,600. And again, these are all-time highs every single day. So we're going to let the market open this morning. I don't want to even put any orders out. We'll just take it easy. 10 o'clock, we got that gigantic number coming out. Does AI help in trading stocks? I do not believe so. There is no such thing. Hold on one sec. Oh, I got you guys. There is no such thing as an automated trading system, guys and girls. If there was, no one would be selling it on TikTok for $49.99. I wish there was, but it does not exist. Period. And anyone who tells you it does is full of it. Think about it, guys and girls. If I had a trading system that automatically bought and sold stocks for me, you think I would share it with anyone? I don't think so. I'll give you guys my Twitter also. I do post swing trades here occasionally. My Twitter at Trader2179. 10 o'clock is the Michigan Consumer Confidence. It is a huge number. So we'll hang out for that. At 10 o'clock, you're going to see. Actually, it could be a good churn and burn, guys, if you want to do that in Apex. Churn and burn in Apex at 10 o'clock will probably work. I'll explain the churn and burn. You really have to have an account, but I'll explain it when we get closer to that happening. All right, a lot of great questions from everybody. Excellent. And guys, I will answer anything that you ask me. Anyone in the private trading room, anything you're looking at, anything you want to do, anything you see, 68.85. You like that on the opening yet? A little close for me. I'll tell you what, let's do it small. We'll pop one out. The best entry to hold on gold swing traders. It's been just insanely on the upside. I mean, I certainly meet 68.85. Let me put this out. 68.85. Yeah, the low. 6 months ago was the time to buy gold. I got it. 65.85. We'll put one out down there. So we're putting an MES down here at 68.85. That is our 200 EMA for the opening. See if we get a pullback to that. Do we trade beginners? We specialize in beginners. Neat. Yeah. If you don't know the difference between a stock and a clock, we will get you there. That's what we do. Beginners and traders who are struggling. That's our game. Or you just want to take it to the next level. Why don't you trade daily if this is good profit to you? Just curious. Why don't you trade daily? I do trade every day, Meg. I trade every day live in my regular trading account, and I trade every day in my prop accounts with Apex. I do every single day. Yes, we're going to be live on Mondays and Fridays on YouTube from now on. Every Monday, every Friday. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Anybody know what time it is? Scotty's explaining to you the open rend. I use my funded accounts with Top Step. Any Apex giveaways? Good question. Let me see if I can get a few accounts. Let's see. Roman. Okay. Send me 5 Apex account codes. All right, everybody hang out. We'll give away some Apex accounts before we get out of here. How do beginners cope with the technical analysis? You got to learn it, Nate. You got to learn it, and we teach you how to learn it. 100%. Philippe, what's that? 36.95.50 in gold. We're close enough. That's fine. All right, it's peanut butter coffee time. Let's go grab some coffee. Be back in a couple of minutes. Get the markets rolling. Go over all the orders we have out. See if we want to keep everything out there. We'll be back in 3 minutes, guys and girls. Keep asking questions, YouTube. Really, really good questions. Excellent. Back in a cup.
What's up, team?
I'm going 1575.
Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Is Davey on a break?
Hey, Peter.
What's up? Who's that, Trin?
It's Tren. Yep.
How are you, my dear?
I'm okay. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday to you. How's everybody doing? Welcome, everybody, to Wall Street Global Live. It's an amazing day. You know what? The economic data that came out this morning was sort of surely setting the stage. We're looking at maybe 3 interest rate cuts now. But bafflingly enough, the market just continues to go up. Right now, we're kind of trading flat. We got a couple IPOs here on the floor. Via VIA. Everybody should be checking out, like, you know, this World Coin thing, right? Octo, 8Co, is it called? Everybody, ORBS is the stock. Also, it should be price of movement today when David gets back. ORBS, a fascinating move. It was.
I'm here.
Hey, Dave.
I'm here. All right, give me those IPOs again, Pete.
Sure, sir. VIA, Via Transportation, 10 million shares priced at $46. I think there's there only one IPO, Ben? Ben, only one IPO?
What up, Ben?
Davey says, what up, Ben? What up? Anyway, so this is our trading booth, guys. Yeah, we had, what did we have? We had Klarna, which was a little bit, even though it opened at a premium, a little bit of a disappointing. The opening was basically the high, and it traded down. I didn't realize it was a Swedish company, and the sector, you know, is the payment system shit. It's not a particularly exciting. But anyway, you know what? The economic data was a little bit flat. We are flat. You know, that's fascinating. Let's see what happens on that. You guys have been tracking that breakout trader in the morning lately, right? What did you call it? The Orbs trade?
Yeah. Guys, just one sec, Pete. Oil, guys and girls. We're going to go down to the 200 EMA for the opening, 62.58. We'll be a little more conservative here. Let it go in 50 cents. I like that. I like that a lot if we get down there. 62. Let's just go over everything that we have out.
Let's keep an eye on the opening. I'll be back in a sec, guys.
Gotcha, Pete. All right, oil 62.58. We like. We still have that support at 98, but we're just going to be a little more conservative on the opening for better or for worse. Any idea why things have been so slow? Not that it's been so slow, it's just there hasn't been a lot of volatility. And that's just a function of the market just going straight up. You know what? Let's put one oil. Let's leave a little oil at 62.98. I'm okay with that if we spike down 30 cents. Very small. Leave it out there. That is our 65 EMA. We'll keep it tiny if we get down there. All right, let's go over everything else. Gold. We got 95 out and 70 on the buy side. Good, very conservative. MESs, ESs, 85 out on the opening. That's good. Make it 85.50. Come up a little bit so we don't miss by a tickle. Keep it nice and small in the opening. Yes, we are. Unless one of these things get hit, guys and girls, okay? We're taking it very slow in the morning and relaxing. We got that news coming out at 10 o'clock. So everybody just take a chill pill. If we get hit in oil, I'll have a 5-cent really tight stop. And oil has been very volatile lately. So we'll just chill out and relax, let things open up. For everybody on YouTube, okay, if you look at the top of my chart up here, this is all the orders that we have out. They're all limit orders, meaning if it gets to one of these levels, we will get into these trades. If it doesn't get to one of these levels, we don't get into these trades. And then we reevaluate and see where we are. But this is for my live trading room, guys and girls, okay? Every trade that we do, I post live in real time. I have skin in the game in every single trade that we do. Stop orders, profit targets, everything is laid out very simply for everybody to see, okay? Gold, we have 36.70 out for the morning, just to take it nice and slow. So I trade the markets live with my private trading room every single day. Do you set a daily target where you stop once you hit it or play it as it lies? We absolutely have a daily target. We don't trade to hit it. If we do, it's a beautiful thing. Okay. Like I said, I got a few private messages this morning that people are done trading from the oil trade. They are out of here. Goodbye. See you later, alligator. But yes, we absolutely have a daily target. And when we hit it, we are done trading. Period. Periodo. So let's see what the cat drags in 2 minutes. I'm just going to use the boys' room. I'll be right back. All righty. And we got about 15 minutes of trading before we're not going to have any orders for that consumer sentiment number. So let's chill it out. Let them open. Gold, we have a couple of orders out. Okay. We got 36.95, which is a fib, and we got 36.70 down here. We're kind of sitting right in the middle of everything right now. There was a big lag in YouTube, so my charts just take a little bit to get up there. Oil kind of hanging out. Give that a couple minutes on the opening, see what happens. It is Friday, so generally we only trade the micros early in the morning. Then we'll switch over to the ESs once things settle down a little bit. And we're just taking a little chill pill for the morning. Got our 85 out on the opening. Very small. Just the MESs, so I'm only going to risk 20 bucks on that if we get the smackadacko off the opening. And they're off. And you'll see our 5-minute orb just came on here. This is going to be our 5-minute opening range breakout. After the 5 minutes are up, we will go to the 15-minute opening range breakup. Oil pivot point, and yeah, that would add strength if we got there. Yes. I like it. If we have more than one technical at a certain level, Peter, absolutely. Add credence to our, would make it a stronger level, bottom line. I can tell you this, guys and girls, trading is more about waiting than it is taking action. That is the bottom line. I think everything's going to be a little tepid until after this 10 o'clock number. We'll probably just flop around at these levels. So while we're not doing anything futures-wise, let's go look at some stocks, see what's going on there. Our orders are still good for a couple of minutes where we are and everything. Oil bounced. Oil might be breaking out of that 5-minute orb. It's early, though. So we look for, when I get the oil chart up there, I will show you. Okay, so at 9:35, when this 5-minute orb closes, this could be a buy if we get above it and a short if we get below it. That would be your breakout to the upside or your breakout to the downside. on Earl. Oh, we'll see what happens. I like a double top in oil too. If we spike all the way up there to 63.99, 64, that would be good. There's nothing going on in gold, rallying a little bit. Nothing going on in the ESs. Quiet, quiet, quiet. All right, let's look at some stocks, see what we got going on. Amazon getting a big smackadaka wackadaka. What do we got in Amazon? We got 228.50. So let's put a little marker out in Amazon down there. That is our pivot point all the way down. Now, when I put a marker out in the stock, I put out like 5 shares just to let me know that we hit that level, and then we go look. If it holds that level, we buy some. If it doesn't hold that level, we don't get hurt. A little marker at 228.50 in Amazon. Bump, 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 bump. CWD, dead. NVIDIA, spike up, spike down. Nothing. SanDisk, nothing. Where's our Tesla? We always like to look at Tesla. The stock is wackadoodle, but it trades nicely. There you go. Tesla ripping up. $374 in Tesla. Wow. Whack. So Tesla will look for a trend trade. See if we get a pullback to the trend trade. Tesla, it's very early, but you know, we'd be looking to buy this now on a pullback to one of our moving averages. Oh, I got the chat. Enzo, I'm working on getting that changed. I'm working very closely with Apex to get rid of that trailing drawdown. I don't like it either. We're working on it. Again, I think we're kind of going to be slow until after this 10 o'clock number. Let's put a little bit out in Tesla down on our trend 371. A little marker down there. If we get a 3-point pullback, holds it, we'll buy more. So the reason I only put markers out is because if it blasts through these levels, we're not going to get hurt. But if it gets to the level and holds, that's when we get to 100 shares. So we're at about 371 we'll put out. Get to add, we don't get to add. Yes, 10 o'clock, we got big news. Big. ES's never came close. Oil's doing nothing. Gold's doing nothing. Kind of just sitting. So we can watch gold now for the 5-minute breakout of the orb or breakdown of the orb. See if we can bust above that. Otherwise, we're going to switch to our 15-minute orb. Does that do it automatically, Scotty, or I got to switch it? Yeah. All right. We'll do that in a couple of minutes, like 9:40. Not necessarily, Julius. Not really related most of the time. Again, we're having a very muted opening, and I think that's because we got this consumer confidence number coming out at 10 o'clock. Plus, it's Friday. You know, Fridays are usually slower. I can tell you this, that good traders will be bored most of the time, guys and girls. That's just the bottom line. We're waiting for things to happen. Are we looking to buy oil above here, Scotty? What do you think? We're always starting, Abraham, on a 5-minute chart. Good question. So we're always starting on a 5-minute chart. If we have support and resistance on a 5-minute chart, we do not have to go any further than that. If we're looking at a 5-minute chart and there is no support and resistance, that's when we go stretch out to a 15-minute, a 30-minute, as far out as we have to go to find some support and resistance. Anyone trade this strategy in London? I know it's a little slow in here, so I find it hard to gauge the speed of the candles. Yeah, not really, Pete. Let's switch to our 15-minute orb. See if we get anything out of that. Let's see what happens. 63.79 or previous day high short in oil. I'm all over that. Let's put it out. Tesla just went up $6 like it always does. Cancel that. MCL 63.79. It's basically a double top, right? Anyone on YouTube sees anything they want to post up there, that's something that they're looking at, we are open to listening. Do we still like the 85.50 in the ESs is the question. Let's take a look. Let's try it if we get it on this bopper down. Now or never. And again, I'm small, guys and girls, for the opening. We're in very tiny at 85.50. I'm only going to give this 2 points, guys and girls, and I'm only trading the MESs early. So we bought this on our 200 EMA. We'll take a point profit out of some if we get it at 86.50. If we get a bounce, and I'm only going to risk $10 on this trade. 83.50 is my stop because it's early. In the groove, and there we go. We got a quick point, 86.50. Have a break even stop if you still have a little bit. Why would you get out break even? There's 2 points, 87.50. MS, give the trades a little time to work. There you go. 1.2 points. So check it out, everybody. Okay. Again, average a point and a half on 2 ESs. You just made $200. It exactly hit our 200 EMA. 1.2 points. And if you're trailing a little bit, you're probably going to get 3 points out of this. So give me some ones on YouTube. If you saw what just happened, exactly hit our 200 EMA. Boom, 84.50. And now you can trail out of your last one there for 4-point profit. So if you bought 2 ESs here, guys and girls, okay, at 84.50, and you sold them at 87.50, you just made $300. And still going. Boom. Technical analysis. Boom, chaka-laka-laka. Oh, I got it in my Apex accounts. Let me get out of that. Boom. 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 Okay. Perfecto. See, I'm slow, so I made more money on those. And all we're looking for, guys and girls, is 1 or 2 of them a day. That's it. Catch 1 or 2 of them a day, we're in Schaefer City. And we're going to have losing trades, mixed in also. But anyone on YouTube get that trade? And again, guys, we don't give financial advice. Everybody pushes their own buttons. Julius got the trade. Very nice. Good way to start the day. Keisha got the trade. Jake got the trade. Beautiful. Beautiful. You're beautiful to me. Onyx Real Estate got the trade. Excellent. So, in about 5 minutes, we're going to cancel all our orders for this 10 o'clock number. Here's my thoughts on the 10 o'clock number. If it's good, we probably keep ripping up. If it's bad, any big dipsy doodle should probably be bought because I don't think this market gives 2 craps. All it wants to do is go up. So we'll look for a certain kind of setup when this number comes out, if we move very far in one direction or the other. That's the trade that we will look at. Oh, remind me, guys and girls, I got 5 accounts to give away before we get out of here. I have 5 Apex accounts to give away. Okay. I'm sure you guys will remind me. Tesla always rips. It's insane. Oh my goodness. Tesla's got a 90 RSI. So here's what we look for in Tesla, guys and girls. Okay. Well, we got a pivot point at 380.72. So we're going to put an order out up there. Just short. Yeah, I'm going to give away 5 accounts later. All right, so we got a pivot point at 380.72. It's already stretched beyond imagination. So we'll put a little order up there, a marker, and then we'll look for a far from moving average trade, which I'll explain to you guys if we get up here. Why won't it let me put one order? How am I down $124? What are we in? What the hell did I do? I didn't even have an order in AES or MES. Are you kidding me? I'm long in ES and short. Wait, I'm short in ES at 89.50. What the hell am I doing? Guys, didn't you see my orders out there and get me out of them? What's wrong with you? I didn't even think I had an order out. All right. Got out of that debacle. I don't know what happened. Still in gold right now. What's going on in gold? What are you in? You short gold up there? At 36.90? Bump, bump, bump. We didn't get to 95. Yeah, I have no idea how I got into a trade. All right. Here's what we're doing, guys and girls. It's 9:45. It's chill pill time. Boom. That was a decent short in gold at the double top, 90. Oil. Again, we got to be very careful now, guys. This news is coming out. Been a good morning already. Everybody take a chill pill. Everybody accept me. How do I have an order out in ES and MES? I have no idea. None whatsoever. Now we're going to wait till after this number comes out. We're not putting any orders out. Okay. Chill out for 15 minutes. It's been a good morning already. Take a chill pill. Take the long way home. Oh, why didn't I stay short the ESs? Now we put out no orders. I was actually short an ES at 89. All right, whatever. It was a mistake. Yeah, maybe if the ESs breaks below the orb, we can do a short. That's what the now we got this 15-minute orb. Ideally, you want to see it break below and then come back and test. Break above and then come back and test. But the orb has not yielded any trades so far. We're sitting in the middle of it. You guys have any questions on YouTube, keep asking, because we are here to teach you. It's amazing to see the big players live. We will be showing up to your live streams. Thank you, Morzan. Appreciate it. It's the real deal, guys and girls. We are posting every single trade that we do. Yeah, we got news out in 10 minutes, so we're going to relax now until after this news comes out. ES has 4 days in a row on the upside. Let's check the daily. Boom, 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 boom. Yep. Actually, we closed off the highs yesterday. So what we're going to be looking for now, ladies and gentlemen, when this news comes out, is a gigantic move either up or down. Is anyone churning and burning this news in the trading room? Let me know if you're going to churn and burn. when we talk about churn and burn, guys and girls,
Hey, Dave, what number are you talking about? I don't see it on my trading economics.
posted on basket trading the PAs. Okay, that's fine. You don't need to. Economic calendar, 10 a.m. Michigan consumer sentiment.
Oh, okay. It's not in like a bold print, but you think it
It's
still
in-
might have a move?
Mine's in red. It's as bold
Really?
as you can get.
Mine's in like the light gray. That's weird.
Oh. It will move the market. Can't guarantee it's going to move the market, but my guess is it's going to move the market. And like I said, I'm a better buyer if we really get the smack-a-dack or whack-a-dack, but it's probably not going to happen. What do I think of Apple? Apple, you own, you don't trade. You buy on any big dips. I've owned Apple for 30 years, a little longer now. Apple, Nvidia, these are stocks that you don't trade, you own. You sell from time to time when they make new highs. You buy back when you get big dipsy doodles. That's my personal opinion anyway. But I don't give financial advice. Although we had a nice conversation about long-term trading last week. I'm not shorting gold. I'm shorting it for a trade, Laura. That's all I care about, is a trade. Email for the week of trading in a room is, I'll give it again before we get out of here. My charting service is Thinkorswim. My trading service is Interactive Brokers. Okay. And then I'm trading all my other accounts with Apex. I'll show you the couple of trades I did in Apex this morning. I am up $816 in one of my newer PA accounts. That's the one I concentrated on, 816 bucks. The other ones I did $112 and $119. So $1,000 for the day so far in PA accounts that I just showed you. Gold just came off 4 points from 36.90. That's a home run. I told you to do the double top, Bob. I like learning from David. Thanks for teaching us this morning. You're more than welcome. Yes, it's Friday. Tesla incoming pivot point. I just don't know how we can trade with this news coming out in 10 minutes. This thing's insane, huh? Well, okay, so here's the deal, right? I guarantee you just got a little bit of the fall from moving average trade up there. Or it's in the process. Let's check it out. All right. So if we look at Tesla, guys and girls, on a 5-minute chart, the relative strength just got above 80 to about 85, and it hit our pivot point. So we go to a 1-minute chart when we see this, okay? And the second we see this red bar form, we get short the stock. So we could have shorted this stock around, let's call it, I don't know, like 381. No, 381, and it's only spiked down 50 cents. So not even a great trade. Stock is just strong. It's insane. When I'm looking at Tesla now, my thought is this: buy, 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 buy. We need a pullback to get long Tesla. The trend, even the top of the orb is like 379, right? The trend on 90 MA is 376. So I'm going to put a marker out there and hope we get bad news and it spikes down. Just get a marker. Spread is always good in Tesla too. It's like 20 cents. 376.50 to try to get into a trend trade. So I'll put 5 shares out there. And if it spikes down there and holds, we'll grab 100 shares. We can't do anything right now, guys and girls. I'm going to look at everything that you post. Okay. But look at Tesla when we broke the 15-minute orb on the upside. That was at 379. It went up $3. So this is what we're talking about as far as the opening range breakout. Tesla was a perfect example. This is your momentum trade above 379.70, and it gave you $3. That is your opening range breakout. Does not get any better than that. Spectacular. Gorgi. Just making sure I don't have any orders out anywhere for this. Don't hesitate. This is what we do every day, guys and girls. And this is what we teach you in our course. And our courses come with lifetime mentorship. And our courses are a one-time payment. You never have to give us another dime. And we have payment plans. Check them out here. And if you're interested in futures, okay, we have a 7 hours futures course that's going to be added to our existing course. 7 hours. That's going to be added to our existing course. So check it out. We're actually going to be selling our futures course alone, guys and girls, for an incredibly low price within the next 3 weeks or so. So keep in touch with me. Keep checking out the website. I think we're going to sell our futures course for $299, 7 hours with lifetime mentorship. When do you do a churn and burn? If you're going to do it, you're going to do it at 9:59 and 30 seconds. You will buy 10 ESs, short 10 ESs, try to make 6 1/4 points. And guys and girls, yes, I have the best team of anyone who has a private trading room. Scotty Bavell, who is in this room with you in YouTube, he does slow markets with us every Tuesday and Thursday night if you are a room member. He is an unbelievable teacher of futures. We have Kevin. Kevin is an options expert, 7 hours of options. We got Ken. Ken is our Fibonacci expert. They are all involved in the course in our live trading room. They are spectacular. Yeah, consumer sentiment.
So we got this number coming out in 5 minutes, Davey? Yeah.
Yes. So this is a churn and burn, guys and girls, cap. What you do is, if you're going to do it in Apex, you buy 10 ES contracts in one account. You short 10 ES contracts in another account. You put an order up 6 1/4 points on your long and an order down 6 1/4 points on your short to cover. Yep, 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Wow, that's the trade. So you're basically covering the wild move for
correct.
Because there's no way to chase the trade and watch it. It's either
oh my God, look at this thing, guys.
Right? What is that?
IONQ. Yowza.
They were on the floor yesterday. What the hell happened there? That's wild.
We got a far from moving average trade here that paid about $1. Setting up for another one again now. So when we look at here again, this one, guys, we want to buy if it pulls back to the top of the orb now. 52.50. So let's put that out. IONQ. I don't mind leaving this out, a marker. Hope we get a bad number and it spikes all the way down.
Recognize him from him watching him.
Let's leave a marker out. 52.50. Laka, laka, laka. All right, we got 5 minutes to watch. What we're looking for in a 5 far from moving average trade, guys and girls, is a red bar now. Okay. You get a red bar, you short it at the market, your stop order goes at the high sale of wherever you just did, and you look to make between 50 cents and $1. So you would have just done it right there at about 55.30. Your stop would be 20 cents. If it don't work, you're out for 20 cents. You look to do it again. That's technically the far from moving average trade. We got bigger fish to fry. Futures course is not live, Cap. It's all, and there you go, guys. There's your 50 cents trade. Boom. There you go. Went down to 54.79. You got a quick 50 cents out of the trade. Now you would have a break-even stop at 55.30. Futures course is all recorded.
Did you just do a far from moving average trade on the IONQ?
No, we didn't do anything. I just illustrated it.
Oh, okay. Understood.
I'm waiting for this number to come out.
Got you. Got you.
There it is.
So while
I don't know. Did anyone in the room do the far from moving average trade, guys? Give me a 1. There it is. You just locked up 50 cents. Boom. Now you have your break even stuff. And the ATR is only 50 cents, so you can't expect to make more than that. But that's a technical setup. Boom chocolate. You want to be long this, guys and girls, on any pullback. But the thing with the course cap is that me and Peter are with you every Thursday night live.
Yep.
Forever. Go over trades, any questions that anybody has. There you go. Coming on $1 now on your far from moving average trade in IONQ.
that is spectacular. Just
There's your dollar.
you
Okay.
all have to notice that the technicals work. It's just amazing to watch. I've known David for 40 years, and I just love watching the way these trades set up. You can't make this up. It's just amazing how it works. It's really simple, but it's not easy.
Give me some 1s, guys and girls, and I'll go over this trade again. This is a setup that we look at. We call it a far from moving average trade. It's now gone down $1.50 from that level.
Incredible.
Yeah. So we're looking on a 5-minute chart. We got an 85 RSI. We switched to our 1-minute chart. Got the red bar at about 55.20. Boom. Boom chakalaka. So we hope it keeps getting worse and we can get a pullback down to this orb. All right, we're sitting on a pivot point now, which was resistance and could become support right now. We'll see if it bounces off here. But our 9 EMA is 51. Oh, we're on the top of the orb. That's good. 52.50 will be on the top of the orb if we get a pullback. And again, with just 10 shares, we'll see if it holds it. Gold is setting up for Momo. If we get above this pivot, could very well be, yes. Kind of just hanging. News is coming out in 2 minutes. Let's see what happens. Take a chill pill. If we get hit in 52.50 in IONQ, we'll just let it sit. Yeah, because of this news. We'll add to it if it goes lower. But everyone take a chill pill now. 1 minute to watch. Keep our eyes on the ESs, see if you get the 6-point move. What time is it? So I don't like the fact that this spiked all the way up before this happened. But right about now is when you should be pushing the button. Right about now. So right around 93. You're looking for a breakdown to 87 or a break up to 99. And we are on our hands. 87.99. All right, it's out. I think. Not much of a reaction yet. RSI is only good for the far from moving average trades, Pete. Anyone see the number come out? It had to come out. No reaction. Yeah. You're still in both sides. Waiting. Lower than forecast. All right. All right, no big deal. That's it. Garbage. Garbage. I can tell you this.
The number hit.
In about 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, this day is going to be over.
University of Michigan 5-year inflation forecast of 4%. What was the consumer confidence? Did it come out?
55.4 versus 58. Non-event.
55.4 versus 58. That's not good.
It's a non-event as far as the market is concerned.
Yeah, it is, but it should weigh on the market a little bit. Let's see what happens.
Tesla.
There's,
Yeah,
there's so much strength in the market here.
Oh my God, Tesla. All right, Tesla guys, we got our short at 389.94. That is our pivot point. We'll have a marker up there, and then we'll definitely look far from moving average. 30, 389.90. 389.90. So even though this is really stretched out now, we have a level to shoot against. So let's wait till it gets to that level.
Yeah, what's
If it don't, we don't care.
Watch.
That's it. Chill out. ESs are dead. Gold is dead on that. Oil is dead. Nothing, honeys. 0.0. Gold on the buy side, Philippe, you like? 86. All right. I don't like anything, guys and girls. I don't like anything. 0.0. Live trading room. Everybody okay? Everybody green for the day? Yes, yes, yes. Everybody should be green. Take a chill pill. I mean, gold could be better if we get above the orb. Kind of just sitting here. RTY moved on that. Let's take a look. Yeah, got a little smackdown, small caps. All right, go slow. 63.03 in oil. Let's take a look. So guys, when I'm getting my YouTube peeps, everyone in my private trading room, okay, has taken our course. Give me 1 sec. Has taken our course, and they post levels all day long in gold, in oil, in stocks. So when you hear me say, looking at somebody, like MS just posted 63.06 in oil, it's a Fibonacci as well as our 65 EMA. And I trust every single person in my room because they know what they're doing, because they've been through our course and been with us for a while. So I put orders out when they tell me. Makes my job easier. 63.06. Boom. 50,000 is the one I recommend, Cap One. Yes, the 50K account. Use code WSGTA. We don't get anything from this, guys and girls, but that'll always give you the best sale that they have. Right now, it's 80% off. Sometimes it goes as high as 90% off, and it only costs you $17 to open up a trading account. All right, let's look at Tesla. We're not getting the buy side of Tesla. I can tell you that right now. Oh man, I'm fading, guys. I'm fading. Probably got a fall from moving average trade in Tesla right then, but it's given us a bunch of fade. Actually, both of them worked. Right? Check it out. First fall from moving average trade, we went from 386 to 384, down $2. Boom. We just went from 387 to 385, down $2. So there is two beautiful examples of fall from moving average trades in Tesla that work to perfection. Perfect. Gorgeous. Spectaculicious. Again, let's go look, right? 1 minute chart. Here's your first one, $2. Here's your second one, $2. Perfect. I got the slack off for a week sick. I hear you, Scotty. Yeah, I'm fading now. All right. Let me post my email for my YouTubers one more time. Come next week for a free trial. No obligation, guys and girls. My Twitter. Courses. All my Twitter people, you guys want more of this? Give me some ones. You want us every Monday and Friday? I need some ones.
Market kind of died, huh?
Yeah, that's it for the day, probably, Pete.
Yep.
Excellent, guys. Our pleasure to be here. All right, let's give away some accounts. bum, 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 bum. Beautiful.
Are we giving away some Apex?
I'm giving away some Apex.
Awesome. Let's do it. You have codes?
I got codes.
You got it, buddy. Let's rock and roll, everybody.
Don't get mad at me, everybody. All right. This is totally random. Let me find them. When you hear your name, say that's me. Can Pete just tell some of his friends on the floor to make it fun for us or something? That's another thing, guys and girls. We are family. We have a good time, me and Pete. When it comes to trading and making money, I am deadly serious. Okay. Private trading room, send me an email. Okay.
What did somebody say, David? What did they want me to do?
I don't know. Try to make this fun, something like that. Guys in the private trading room, I'll hook you guys. Whatever. Send me an email. I'll get you an account if I can. I got to get more. All right. Don't everybody send me an email. I'll get more. Okay, here we go. Our first winner. Bob don't want no more. So if you hear your name, I'm going to do this slowly. Okay. Pete, can you see the list of people in YouTube? Our first winner is going to be. Don't get mad at me. A human in the loop. A human in the loop. A human in the loop. Let me know if you are here. A human in the loop. A human in the loop going once. A human in the loop going twice. Oh, you're here. Okay, here's what you're going to do. WSGTA.com at gmail.com.
All right, can I pick somebody?
Yeah, give me a minute. Okay, human in the loop. You're going to send an email to WSGTA.com at gmail.com and tell them that you want a free account, and we will send you the code. Okay? Got me?
Awesome.
Got me, got me?
Dirty Sean's.
I'm going to pass this Apex for W. Good Masquerade.
How do you pick?
Just right.
Actually, can I private message? Let me see here. Let me see. Can I private message? Don't think.
Yes, you can private message them, Dave.
I don't think I can.
I can. If you text me the code, I'll send it to them.
Hold on. If you can, I should be able to. What are you hitting to private message?
So you go to the chat room.
Yeah.
You go to participants.
I'm in there.
Okay, and
I
then
click on their name.
you hit their name, and it will directly private. You'll be able to here. Let's what.
It doesn't say private message. It says go to channel, pin report, remove. Yeah.
And
You
now
don't know how to private message on here?
Yeah.
Someone in the room?
now I'm having trouble too. Maybe on the YouTube live it's not letting.
Yeah, I don't think we can. All right, we got one. Yes, there's 4 left. Everybody take a chill pill.
Yeah, they can just email Roman. He can give it to him.
Yes, that's what you're gonna do. I just got to tell Roman who they are. So if you don't get picked, don't send an email. I'm sending Roman right now who got.
We're on the honor system here, guys. Your word is your bond.
That's right. Go ahead, Pete. You pick someone next.
Okay, I am picking. I had a
Hold on, don't do it yet.
Okay.
Human in the loop. Here's the email. WSGTA.com at gmail.com. Okay, go ahead, Pete.
I want to pick Royal Accountants.
Ooh.
Are they here? Give us a 1.
Royal Accountant.
Royal Accountants. Did they?
Loyal Accountant.
Royal, like the royal.
Royal Accountant.
Not oil.
Royal Accountant going once.
They're not here.
Royal Accountant going twice.
No, I guess they have left.
Hold on, give him another minute. Sometimes it takes a little bit.
Room member. Okay, never mind. I'll pick somebody else, Scotty. Thank you.
Okay, picking again.
How about Felipe A?
Felipe A.
Are you here?
Are you here, Felipe A? Felipe A going once.
I'm batting.
We can't even give accounts away.
I know, that's crazy. All right, we're gonna. Oh my God, haha! I'm in the room too. Felipe A. All right, well we're good. Look, if you're in the room, you're in the right place, babe. Okay, one more chance, and I'll flip it back to you, Dave.
Mate, hold on. Guys in the private room. Okay, this is just for YouTube. I'm going to take care of you guys over in the private trading room. Take a chill pill. All right.
Felipe need a free account.
I need Apex to send me. Pete, tell Apex to email me. Let me text you.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I need more.
I know what you need. I'll take care of it.
You know the number?
Yes, sir.
I'm typing it to you anyway. All right, let's pick another one. I will, Anthony.
Gotcha, Davey.
All right, I am picking up now. It's going to be Laura. I'm looking for a far from moving average trade if we get up to 390, but it's not going to happen. I'm canceling all my orders right now, guys and girls.
Dave, I got to run. I'll talk to you all later, guys. Welcome. I'm so glad you all came to Wall Street Global. YouTube will be doing this weekly, so come and check us out.
Twice a week, baby.
Twice a week. Later, guys.
Whoa, Hood, guys. There is news out in Hood. This thing just went down $4. Well, the QQQs are going to be pulling back if you're seeing Hood do this. Yep. Let's look at the ES. Guys, I'm going to get to the accounts, but trading first. Yeah, we're getting a smackdown here, and it's all because of Hood. Wow. Let's see. All right, I'm not worried about trading right now. Everything's dead. Oh, yeah, one more thing, guys and girls. I forgot to tell everybody, okay? I'm going to get to that in a minute. Go to WSGTA.com, okay? And next Wednesday, we have a free 2-hour webinar, okay? 2-hour webinar. Doesn't cost anything. We're going to go over everything that's in the course. Just go to WSGTA and register, okay? Register. That is a free webinar next Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central Time. Just go to WSGTA. Okay. Next account, baby. The next account winner is going to be Javier Strong. Are you here, Javier Strong? Javier Strong. 8 p.m. will be the webinar, Shade. Javier Strong, are you here? God, we can't give accounts away. Javier going once. Javier going twice. Javier going 3 times. Goodbye, Javier. Oh, Javier, you're here. Javier Strong is here. That is number 2. Javier, send an email. WSGTA.com @gmail.com. Javier, do you have the email? Javier Strong. You won. Send an email. Next winner is going to be Javier. You won. Javier Strong. You won. Send an email to WSGTA. You won. You don't even know you won. All right, good. Next winner is going to be Harry Derasevic. Harry Derasevic. Are you here, Harry? Yeah, I think we have a lot of bots here. Harry, you are here. Do you have the email? Do you have the email, Harry? Email, Harry. Philippe, what do you want? Philippe. Okay, next winner. 2 more. Harry, you got the email? Yes? Okay. The next winner is going to be Cap 1. Cap 1, are you here? Cap 1, you're here. Okay, send an email. Cap 1. Harry, you don't have the email? I posted it 9 times. Doing it again. By the way, guys and girls, we will do this every Monday and Friday, okay? And the last winner is... I got to find a good name. Ooh, I like that name. Vortex Solutions is the last winner. Vortex Solutions, are you here? Vortex Solutions, are you here? Yeah, we're going to do this every week. I'll give away 5 every Monday and Friday, guys. Okay, Vortex, do you have the email? Boom chakalaka. Excellent. Guys, we'll do this every Monday and Friday. I'll give away 5 accounts. Okay. Now, a couple of things I want to go over. First of all, congratulations to everybody. Second of all, I hope you guys got something out of this session. Never mind everything else. I just want you to be learning stuff in here. Okay. That's the most important thing. Couple of things I'm going to post again. My email. Please take advantage of this and come hang out with us next week for an entire week. Doesn't cost anything. Okay? Every person in this room should come hang out with me for a week. That's the email. Course is available. WSGTA.com. Lifetime mentorship and payment plans. Okay? My Twitter. Boom. The email is not going through. Make sure you have it right. It is WSGTA.com@gmail.com. Try again. Make sure you have it right. Options trading is included in the course, Rohan. We have 7 hours of options in the course. 7 hours. Let me just go over the course for you guys for a couple minutes, okay? We start at the absolute beginning in our course for people who have never traded before, don't know the difference between a stock and a sock, okay? It has 7 hours of options. It has 7 hours of futures. It has Fibonacci's, watch list, scanners, bracket orders. Every single thing that you can possibly think of that has to do with stocks and futures is in our course, okay? It's a one-time payment. We have payment plans also. You never have to give me another dime. And it includes lifetime mentorship. That is at WSGTA.com. Okay, I know the YouTube labs, Javier. I got you. Okay. Yes, you will get, anyone who won an account, you will get a code. Okay, Javier, send the email, WSGTA.com@gmail.com. Okay, Javier? WSGTA.com@gmail.com. All right, guys and girls. Anyone have any last questions on YouTube? Otherwise, we will see you guys bright and early on Monday morning. All right? Great job trading this morning by everybody. I say peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. We are out of here like Vladimir overseeing Outski. See everybody bright and early on Monday. Let's get some bigger numbers going. Boom. Love you guys. I am out of here like Vladimir.